Okay, good evening everybody. Welcome to... Oh, I'm going through in two mics. Good evening and welcome to another live X-Wing stream with Sith Taker Tim. And we have the final of the X-Wing virtual tournament for you. KeCoff versus... I'm going to pronounce this wrong. I'm going to say Gliese? Might be Gliese587. And yeah, it's Alicia on the right, Kevin on the left. We'll open betting and get that going for you. And yeah, we have some FO versus Republic. We'll go over the FO list first because you know, we have seen this a fair bit. I say a fair bit. It's obviously just one world, doesn't it? So we've got Breach. Obviously, this is an awful lot of feedback ping. Plasma torpedoes, mag pulse warheads, bomblet generator. Breach is the one that if it executes a maneuver or performs an action that overlaps a ship, it can gain a lock. Joljarod, after you perform a boost action, you may spend a charge to remove one non-lock red or orange token. Probably not going to see that used an awful lot. Maybe to remove... No, can't boost while stressed. We're probably not going to see it, but we'll see. I suppose you can do the red boost, couldn't he? But anyway, feedback ping, concussion, proton bombs, scorch, feedback ping, diamond boron, proton bombs, fuses. While a friendly ship at 0 to 1 performs a prime attack, it may spend one hit result. If it does, defend against its strain. And then everyone's favourite grudge, which is the one that when a friendly bomb or mine detonates at 0 to 2, you can re-roll one of the dice. Thermals, clusters, delayed, skill bombardier. And then we've got the courier with sensor buoys, ancient Terex, and biohexen targeting computer. Then, on the Republic side, we have Delta 7B Obi-Wan Kenobi with R2-D2 Astromech. So R2-D2 is going to be quite useful in this matchup because after Obi-Wan activates, you can spend a charge on R2-D2 to remove a device at range 0 to 1. Ayla Secura in the ETA Brilliant Invasion hull upgrade. While an enemy ship in your front arc at range 0 to 1 performs attack, a defender may change a blank to an eyeball result. Quite a useful little ability. Also I5 as well. We have Sicko in the lat. Good evening, Mark. Hope you're doing well. Sicko in the lat with barrage rockets, 5s, munitions. So Sicko is the lat that can do sickening maneuver, which is you can execute red maneuvers while stressed. This is why you have the condition. In fact, let's bring up Yazby. Probably be a bit easier. So, after you execute a basic maneuver, you may assign the sickening maneuver condition to yourself. Sickening maneuver, you can execute red maneuvers even while stressed. After you reveal a bank or turn maneuver, you must gain one strain execute as a side slip. After you reveal a straight maneuver, you must execute that as a red K-turn. After you execute maneuver, remove this condition. So yeah, Sicko can throw himself around. And then we have 5s. After you perform an attack that missed, if the defender's initiative is equal to or greater than yours, which with Sicko being a 2 is probably quite likely, you place one evade or focus on this card, and before you engage you may remove one token off this basically. Barrage rockets could be quite useful because that does work with the fire convergence. And then Siege of Coruscant Oddball, who I ran last night. And yeah, after you execute red maneuver or perform a red action, choose a friendly ship at 0 to 3 and an enemy ship at 0 to 1, and the friendly gains a lock on the enemy. But importantly, born for this condition, helpful to spend the focus as a defensive mod. Selfless is really quite useful as well on Oddball, being able to cancel a crit instead of one of the Jedi maybe. Veteran Tail Gunner R4P Astromech. But yeah, good evening everybody. Betting should be live, so if you want to !bet, 1 for Kevin, 2 for Alicia. You can then type all if you want to bet all. Luna? No. Angular or loaf. Yeah, Ayla Secure is a good good etta. Unless you've got no... Let me close it and reopen it and see if that does it. Oh, you know... Huh. 2 seconds. Just realised it's not... yeah, give me a second. It's not... Oh, just... Yeah, let's do that and then... So I need to... Exclamation... let's see if that works. Okay, so it's already a... Twitch inactive. Interesting.
Hello there.
So the alerts worked. Why hasn't... Let's try open up CloudBot again and see if that does it. No, it says my Twitch... Okay, so weirdly, the CloudBot decided to become inactive. So let's try it now. There we go. Right, !bet. Get those bets in. Let's have a see what we've got. So we are playing Chance Engagement, single objective in the centre of the board. You get 2 points from turn 2 onwards if you have a ship within range 2 at the end of the turn, and 4 points if your opponent doesn't as well, if you're the only one. So both Sensor Boys, personally I think they're a little far over the board. I'd be tempted to keep the Sensor Boys in maybe the back half. Hey Nikki, welcome, thank you for the subscription. We will do a giveaway this evening as well, because we got a few subs in the last stream. Not enough for a giveaway, but I feel like as this is a final, we can certainly do something about that. So yeah, as I was saying, Sensor Boys. So my thought is that by putting them where Kev has here and here, they can just get easily dealt with turn 1. I would probably have put them a bit further back, and then like you don't get them at the start, but later on, when you know when the Republic have moved down this end of the board potentially, they will then potentially, like let's say an Art's going to do a K turn or something, they could then trigger Sensor Boys. But I think you're just giving the Republic an easy opportunity to deal with these turn 1.
Hey.
Josh, thank you very much. Yeah, welcome. I think I saw Firecast Focus there as well. Evening, Nick. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Innkeeper's here as well. Come to judge Kev's use of his list. But yeah, no, it's good. I think End Sniper was streaming as well. Yeah, like I get like you're not fussed, like the Sensor Boys aren't the thing, but I wonder if having them, sort of in this half of the table might actually serve you late game, like especially with chance, where where they've got to get within range 2 of the centre. You could put a sensor boy here, for example, and potentially get some late game triggers off it. I don't know. I've not played it. I think certainly with the fact that Oddball's got the rear arc. Both Obi and Ayla can do a hard one without getting into range and deal with them fairly easily and reposition. Yeah, I noticed End Sniper's streaming as well, which is good to see, but I watched a bit of that game. Martin is a fellow Sif taker. Nice, he's also using Luminara as well. Clearly the best Jedi. But no, big thank you to both Kev and Alicia for playing on stream and bringing the game here. I wasn't personally aware of XVT. I believe was it Tommy Adams who runs them, I think Kev was saying. As you put it. Yeah, Tommy Adams. Last tournament of XVT from Mega Silver, which is Tommy Adams. Yeah, First Order Courier is a bit of a distance away. I mean, maybe the Courier is going to, I guess, turn in this way, lock Grudge for Biohex, be able to pass some bits over. And this is it, I guess, these 3 bombers are obviously going to come in this way and probably try and go after the LAT. But that LAT, is a bit tricksy because it has got barrage rockets and sickening manoeuvres. And you need to get Grudge over as well, don't you? Because you want to get those re-rolls. But I guess with the boost and then manoeuvre can make the FO bombers also quite manoeuvrable. Big news, I will say. This Saturday, 4 rounds of X-Wing coming live from Milton Keynes from the Mando Spring Championship. So tune in from 10 AM UK time to watch that. If you do miss any of the live X-Wing, they will be available to watch back on Twitch and YouTube. So that's be quite cool. I'm going to try and get to maybe an in-person event a month. Certainly one every couple of months. Even if it's just a little thing. So I've not been down to the Mandos ever, I don't think. I mean, I played in X-Wing and Milton Keynes, but that was more the system opens. Oh yeah, get to bed, Nick. Have a good sleep. I won't lie, I was going to go to bed about 10, half 10 last night when I realised the washing hadn't been hung up and the cats hadn't been fed their dinner, so I had to stay up and sort that out. And then with the girlfriend getting up at 5:30, I'm a little tired. Yeah, Mark, it's looking like a good turnout. I think 20 players for essentially an event that's outside of the organised play window. I think somebody was asking me earlier about when I know if I know when points are dropping. Yes, I do know when points are dropping. Am I going to tell you? No. Oh no, that's not good, Nintano. I hope everybody's okay with the floods and safe and no real damage. What was the Fly of the Mighty saying? Was he not happy with me teasing points releasing? Right, players are off and going. We'll start the timer. It's turn 1 and Kev is first player. I can probably say they were going to release points on a Friday until I pointed out that we really shouldn't be releasing on a Friday what with events happening at the weekend, and obviously we've got NCX Draft League and a few other events running at the moment. So thankfully I think they have listened to me again, because I do keep banging this drum about a Sunday evening release or Monday morning release. So I believe it is going to be a Sunday. But like, Monday nights are not terrible. Again, like, I think Monday works for us. Like, if they drop it, say, before the podcast records, then we can also talk about the podcast, and then we have it, you know, an episode to release. But if they release on a Sunday, late on a Sunday, a lot of the games hopefully have played by then. I mean, like, Monday would be the best. Like, you have the least amount of games playing on a Monday. And you can do /old in Yazby to bring up the old points. So Rathos has got that, where you can go in and do that. But like, for me personally as a TO, like, don't mess around with the tournament software or the list software just before a weekend event, because there's already enough stress in people's heads at in-person events, be it running or playing. You don't need to be causing problems. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be on a Sunday. Which Sunday? I'm not going to divulge. Okay, so looks like we're ignoring the red sensor boy. Ayla's lined up the bullseye into the blue one. And looks like Obi's also, so they're absolutely going to make sure that this sensor boy does not survive. Yeah, no 5-point fireballs for this Saturday's event. I mean, why not? I mean, I don't know if fireballs are going to be 5 points. Obi-Wan took a target lock. Could spend 2 force, but I think that's a bit of a waste. Okay. Might have been tempted to spend the lock first, because you got the follow-up shot from Ayla anyway. Well, that's the boys dead. The boys. Actually, that's a good point. The boys is back on Amazon. Have been enjoying that. Old Billy Butcher. Oh, are they 3 health? Wow. So Ayla's already spent a force somewhere. Okay, so it does die. How much damage are they doing, or are they just trying to see how many damage cards they can get out? Because what's its health? It's only 2 hull. Can you lock a sensor boy on a gas cloud? Probably you can, because I suspect it only says you can't lock ships, but we'll see if it says ships or objects. Gas cloud, ship, and cannot. Yeah, so it says ship cannot be locked. What's it say about remotes? Remotes. Because I thought this last night, because I ran commandos. When a remote is destroyed, you're required to place the damage cards back into the deck and shuffle the deck. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I was flying the commandos last night with gas clouds against the CIS list, and I suddenly thought, actually, what happens if the commandos fly over the gas clouds? Does it have any effect? But it doesn't appear that they have any effect whatsoever. So you can only assign the only token you can assign to a remote is a lock, so you can't tract or anything like that. Can't jam them. Remote can be assigned markers or counters. Oh, it does say, yeah, if after a remote is destroyed, remove it from the player and shuffle any damage cards assigned to it back into the damage deck. If the attack occurs at the same time as initiative of the remote's initiative, it's removed after all effects at that initiative resolve per simultaneous fire. Well, that's it. I'm happy to have learnt something this evening, which is good. Right, we're heading into turn 2 anyway, so that sensor boy is absolutely toast. So just a very, very quick one. I've just learnt from Innkeeper, because he's watching you, Kev, when a remote is destroyed, all the damage cards get shuffled back into the deck.
Oh, so all the extra shots didn't matter anyway.
No,
I didn't know.
Yeah, so
I mean, not that it mattered in any way before, but yeah, I just thought, how can I do a super overkill on the thing?
Cool. All right. That's it. Yeah, I've learned something new this evening, which is cool. Yeah. It has been awarded regional. Cool. Oh, Larry, I think you have messaged us the Sif Taker page. Yeah, I've had a really busy week at work. I will see if I can get some answers to you. I've got a night in the hotel tomorrow because I'm staying in a hotel the night before the stream on Saturday. So if I get a chance, I'll pop some thoughts down for you. Equally, we may just talk about it on the podcast. It might be easier, but we'll see what we can do. But yeah, regional applications are coming in. I've been going through some of the UK ones, talking to some of the TOs, just trying to get the dates spread out a little bit. There was a couple of months where everybody seemed to want to run together, and that includes Europe as well. So we want to just try and spread them out a bit. I will say, expect to see a lot less system opens. Where we had our OP meeting, the plan is to award more regionals, and some of the smaller system opens will potentially become regional, so you may only get one system open per country. Not a hard and fast rule. You will find there's a couple of countries that probably do get two, but yeah, regionals hopefully will be fairly common, and then the idea being there'll be loads of store championships. There'll be a good number of regionals, so you get your buy from the store championship, which you use at the regional, and then the regionals feed into the system opens, which are maybe 16 system opens globally, and then they feed into worlds. But again, that number could be plus or minus. Yeah, I've seen the one for Nordics as well. Very keen to get that, both for probably a regional and a system open for Nordics. And that's it. There'll be a couple of countries that will get system opens that maybe don't quite meet the criteria for a system open or could fall short. They will still get a full-blown system open because we want to encourage X-Wing in those countries. For example, Brazil. Brazil have applied and they will get system open. Not reached out officially to the TOs, but yes, for Nordics as well, we will absolutely try and get you guys system open. because we want to encourage X-Wing in those further afield areas. Road roll for turn 2, and Kev still first player. However, what you may find is some countries in specifically mainland Europe may not get a system open purely because there are ones across the border. Yeah, we'll see about Poland. Maybe we've got, maybe I have suggested grander plans for Poland, but we shall see. But definitely one system open there. Germany will get one, I imagine. You're probably going to see the Welsh Open, Sif Taker Open are going to be system opens. I imagine there'll be one in France, one in Spain. I think that's roughly it. Like, yeah, haven't really confirmed bits and bobs yet, but I mean that's what we're looking at. However, there will be more regionals. Oh, and of course, Belgium. WTC exclamation mark WTC in chat. I'll bring you up. The World Team Championships and the European System Open will be returning on the Thursday and Friday before then. So this is where we have some fun with the system phase. So 4 forward from Grudge. What are the expected attendances? So I am going to say roughly off the top of my head, it's 33 and above for a system open, and I think it's 17 and above for a regional. But I know we're working on the organised play rules at the moment. Just have a quick look at the chat, just so I can get you roughly the right info. So I should look at the table as well. Can I find the information I need? I can't, but I think broadly it was like 8 for a squad championship, 16 for a regional, and 33 for a system open. But yeah, all spit it up. So roughly that's what we go. So I'm not sure if that was a biohex coordinate there from the First Order Courier. Sicko has come 3 banking in, probably going to do the sickening manoeuvre. Gives Sicko some options, I guess, next turn potentially. But no, OP should be exciting again. I think we do need to have a chat about what we do about Worlds, but we shall see. So, XVT is X-Wing Virtual Tournaments, which I believe are events that Tommy Adams has run, and this is, I think, the last one. I'm not absolutely aware of these events, but I think these are possibly something that's run maybe since sort of COVID times. Oh, I think a reinforced from Sicko might have been quite good here. But yeah, all the bombers just rolling up, taking focuses. I think Breach probably takes a target lock here. Might get some attention from Obi-Wan, but it's not going to be in fire convergence. Yeah, there was special list building, so they had to use a different faction each round. And then he used, I think it was 7 rounds, he used 1 of each faction, and then that reset for the top 16. So I think Kev was saying that he'd used Republic and I think Empire maybe, and it's now using FO. But yeah, so Breach takes a lock. This will be for Plasma Torpedo. So oddball bumps, but not blocked onto the rock. Forgot about oddball's ability, so could have given somebody a target lock on Grudge. Ayla bumps. Now they really want to get rid of Grudge because that's cluster mines potentially coming out there. I think Oddballs range 2 of the centre quite easily. Be interesting to see if FO maybe have overcooked it slightly, but I think that both players are just in range 2. So, imagine plasma torpedoes into Sicko, which is gonna tickle. Not use the charge, not spent his charge, should I say. Talk too close. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So, it must be primary then. Yeah. Which knocks off 2 shields. Just looked like range 2 before he'd put the arc up. Yeah, like I think, personally, I think Grudge is the ship you have to try and kill first. Just makes those bombs so much harder to deal with. So fire convergence into Scorch. And spends a focus for 3 hits. Could spend a force to get the focus token back. Yikes. Blank out from Scorch. That'll be half points. I would probably shoot Ayla first and might even range 0. I don't know. It's just not great, is it? Okay, so Oddball's now going to shoot range 3, same target. Fire convergence again to reroll 2 blanks. Yeah, they could all pop Scorch, I guess. Spend the focus. Gets 3 hits from Oddball into Scorch. 1 goes in, so 2 left on Scorch now. I guess at this point, like, you may as well just keep going into Scorch. Like, no re-rolls now for Ayla, unfortunately, but if you can perhaps sneak a crit through. No. But okay, going to spend the focus. I suppose you've still got Sicko shot. So, range 1 shot here from, I think it's Joel next. Yeah. Oh my word. 2 crits, eyeball, spends the focus. Does get the evade, but that's now 2 crits going into... what we got there? Stunned and hull breach. That's not good. So, stunned pilot and hull breach. So a single crit from... going to spend the focus this time, okay? Makes sense, because, you know, if you start drawing direct hits, they will obviously flip. So, Grudge is next to shoot. I mean, range 0 into Ayla's not terrible. The obstructive shot into Obi-Wan's probably not doing any damage, and maybe you just... Ayla has a blank out in defense. So we did see Sickening Maneuver get assigned to the lat. So he is going to take range 0 into Ayla for a singular hit. Ah, we're good. Way 3 evades. I suppose Ayla's ability does work as well at range 0, so... Yeah, no shot from the courier, so can Sicko finish off Scorch? And this would be big if Scorch goes down. Oh, wish you'd kept the focus now. Would have been 2 hits and a crit. Crit's going to go in. It's not a direct hit. It's a damage sensor array. Okay, that could be interesting for the next system phase. Because I guess you could have boosted Scorch to the left maybe and done some shenanigans. Yeah, can't boost. Yeah, I think damage sensor array, like certain lists, can be quite annoying. And yeah, both players got 2 points for the centre. So let's put this table back. There we go. So what sickening manoeuvre could we do? We could do the 3 banks side slip left. Does that fit? Do you call the bomber's bluff and go that way? Not sure it fits. I mean, you could also do a K-turn, which may not be a terrible manoeuvre, but yeah, I wonder, I don't think you can quite get over the top there. It's close, but is it worth risk? Because the obvious move would be to come in sort of this way and sort of face inwards, but yeah, do a 3K turn. Because it's sickening, so it has to be done as a K-turn. But then, you know, you are facing backwards. Obi-Wan. Because this is it. So I would be dropping at least a bomb with Scorch. Possibly Jull as well, because, you know, if Obi-Wan perhaps went for the K-turn, he has got R2-D2, so he can eat a bomb. That's not terrible. But yeah, you'd imagine there are going to be cluster mines roughly like that. Well, does it clip him? Cluster mines might not actually hit oddball because they come out one straight and then they kind of go out in a circle. So what's that? So the one straight puts it to about there. And then it's going to come out something like that. And then one there. And one there. So I mean, oddball probably hits it after moving, but has got the shields to soak it up. I wonder if Ayla just does like a 2 bank in. I mean, Grudge can probably just sloop over the top that way. What's it say? Does fit his left. Like, yeah, I will. Yeah, dice stats. You know, there's always going to be bits. Like, yeah, like. I mean, Grudge hasn't taken any damage. I mean, I would probably go for the sloop here, but I mean, I guess you want to try and stay within range of the bombs as well. Like, it wouldn't be terrible if you perhaps do like a not a self bump, but bump into Ayla. What have we got? That's what I want to click on. Sorry, I was looking at these guys. Okay, so Does one bank left fit? I mean, one bank left, I'd probably just dial it in. I don't think you hit the rock. I don't think you land on the rock. If you bump into Ayla, that's not a terrible place to be. Yeah, right. I think I had a really big swing on dice against Actor Khan in the XTC one year, but then Matt Deering did the exact opposite back to one of our players, so it all balances out. We just occasionally get bad dice. It is a game of dice at the end of the day. Players are still considering their dials, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we see at least cluster mines and bombs being dropped by 2 of the FO bombers. But no, great to see 40 people here. So I'll say again, I am off to Milton Keynes on Saturday to stream the Mando's Spring Championship. It's starting at 10 AM UK time. There'll be 4 rounds of X-Wing. Tune in live, so that'll be 10 AM UK, which is 11 AM Euro, or I think 4 AM Chicago time. But if you miss any of the games live, obviously you can watch it back on Twitch and YouTube. But yeah, it'd be great to see people watching live. See what lists are around. How are we doing, Luna? Oh, big yawn. I think she's waiting for her dinner. I may have to message. And we have Alicia going first. Just message Amelia to if she can feed the cats. So cluster mines are coming out. Hey, so I've still got the image problem. So good old, is it Imgur? I think it is. That's the issue, but whatever. So I need people to fly these cluster mines and trigger them, but yeah, Oddball misses those. So let's see, cluster mines coming out of Grudge, and then this is off Scorch Proton Bomb. So do we see R2-D2 eat something this turn? So fusing the bomb behind Scorch. I guess that would protect it from R2-D2, so that could be quite funny. Flip over, you eat the fuse. Oh, okay. So I think that's quite clever actually, because I suppose you wouldn't have had a choice. But yeah, did the side slip to the left, takes a strain. Potentially Breach could get a target lock, but takes a red focus as well. Only 1 charge of fire convergence available for the lat. And what was it? Stunned pilot, wasn't it? Which is obstacle, so that's fine. Grudge is blocked. So could take a red focus. Equally may be happy where they are. First order courier, 1 banks in, clears a stress token. Okay. Okay, yeah. So yeah, R2-D2 just removes the device. Yeah, whereas a fuse is... When a fuse device would detonate, it removes... One fuse marker is removed instead. Okay, so you can eat fused bombs. Yeah, this is like my favourite R2-D2. This is our OG R2-D2. Ooh, interesting. Okay, going to move the 5s first, but it looks like breach is blocked. Scorch is an interesting place. Definitely could take a barrage rocket. Looks like the other 2 bombers potentially are blocked into the lat. It says remove a device, and I think those would be separate devices. I mean, I'll probably say. So, Obi-Wan is going to boost. Actually, and that's it. Yeah, could then eat one of the side. Let's see if I remember. Do the R2-D2. Okay, got feedback pings. Feedback pings going off. Do feedback pings work on the boost? Just double check. Device mine, cluster mine 3. Yeah, so a cluster mine is a set of 3 individual cluster mine devices. Did forget about using that. Just
Hello.
a quick one. You can only feedback ping after the execute maneuver. Not
Yeah,
after
that's.
the boost. Yeah,
Oh,
so
but it says execute a maneuver. Is a boost not a maneuver?
no.
I'm quite sure boost is a maneuver.
I mean, I see you moved the logs to oddball anyway, so that's.
Yeah.
So that doesn't matter now. But thanks.
okay.
Yeah, your breach gets.
Okay, so they've moved the locks anyway, but. Yeah, performing a boost does not count as executing a maneuver, but does count as a move. So it's some shots, or was that some damage? No. So range 1 bullseye from Ayla. I think we could use fire convergence here. Yep. I suppose looks like Oddball's got a front and back shot as well. Okay, so spends a force to turn that into 2 hits and a crit. So 2 shields down on Joel. Question then is, I guess Oddball can shoot front and back with veteran tail gunner. It shares the same timing, but you have to be able to fulfill the requirements to be able to add it to the stack. Spends the focus for 2 hits. Takes a damage that will give up half. Range 1 out the back. Veteran tail gunner. Single hit on it. Has the lock. For 2. Has a focus, but I think probably keeping that for Born for this.
I will fight you in an octagon, child.
Oh, Mr. Packer Hughes, thank you very much for the donation. Helping us towards our little funding goal we had. It's another damage, which comes as a crit. Structural damage, that's not great for poor old Sicko. I think these are range 1 shots as well. So it's giving it half points on the lat now. Yeah, sorry, Q stack, same thing. They copied it off Magic and like card games, so no shot from Scorch. So Joel only has the range 0 into the lat. He now has no agility and takes 2 crits essentially. Structural, doesn't matter, rolled a blank anyway. Disable power regulator and another direct hit, which also comes in. Another direct hit. Yikes, almost died. Yeah, almost died to the that hull breach. So Sicko is on 1. I'm just going to say new stabilizer. I don't think disable power regulator is going to trigger. Yeah, nearly got him. So, barrage rocket, I think now into Scorch. 2 hits, no rerolls, and yep, Scorch is gonna die. Probably a good thing. Yeah, does die. First order courier next. I don't think it really matters. Maybe Oddball might be the choice here. Range 3 into the lat. 1 crit. And I think that's just a single shield on Oddball. But yeah, that lat took one hell of a pounding and probably can't do an awful lot to get away from that proton bomb. Also stressed. Yeah, I don't know where Sicko goes that doesn't get hit by that bomb, unfortunately. Both players score 2 points for the central objective. So I got it down as 10-19. They've got it down as 10-19. Good. Well, evening, Jakob. Yeah, I mean, obviously you could die to a friendly bump, and you might need to do a friendly bump to try and avoid the bomb. Unless Ayla clears out. I suppose. Yeah, so if Ayla does a boost, I mean, Ayla could also barrel roll, but I don't know if that gets in the turning circle of the hard 2. So yeah, Ayla probably just needs to get out the way. Interesting, yeah, I don't think... Like, the other thing Ayla could do, which would be interesting, but she's only got 2 force, so it may not be the right call. Because I have been using Anakin at her. Like, because you could, like, boost this way. You could then Talon like this. But, I mean, I imagine Talon behind those bombers is probably not great. But yeah, if Ayla does that, and then I'd actually probably do that and then a hard 3 maybe. So if you do the hard 3 and bring Ayla around this way, might get you out of the bomb. Either that, or can she roll to the right? No, I don't think so. So the other option is you roll to the left. Where do you get? No. Maybe. Might get you out of the way enough, but... Yeah, actually that's not a bad shout as well. Yeah, Obi-Wan could get R2-D2 to eat the bomb. But then you are sacrificing Obi-Wan's front arc. Like, I wouldn't be... I think maybe a red stop from the courier could be quite good here. Because I would be slightly concerned about a K turn from Obi-Wan. So, yeah, maybe doing the red stop or maybe block or restrict Obi-Wan. I mean, Grudge can also drop a thermal on top of the cluster mine if he wants. Might be a turn just to drop loads of bombs with FO, because Ayla could be anywhere in that area. Hello Fundan, hope you're doing well. Yeah, welcome everybody, hope you're enjoying the stream. So just the one game this evening, just with myself going away this weekend. Just want a bit of a chill out. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Good. Interesting game of X-Wing on the table for us tonight. It might be obvious, but if Obi-Wan's going after the courier, I'm not too fussed, and the courier gets a shot back into Obi-Wan. If Obi-Wan has done the 5k, then you block him, which is great. And Obi-Wan also might just be trying to deal with a bomb or something, so... I think the courier's still got both shields up. Yeah. Still got both shields up, so I think the courier is quite happy if everyone's coming over to play with it. I guess it all depends if you need the courier to maybe help the bombers at the bottom of the board. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, put some bombs into Obi-Wan. Yeah, R2-D2 could eat one. It is an important advantage though for the FO to get rid of that. To get rid of Scorch. At least that's one bomb dropper off the board, and where Scorch was as well, that would have caused real issues. So it looks like it's considering. But I suppose you could boost and then drop a thermal. Okay. So boost left from Grudge. Are we now going to see any thermal drops? Yeah, it is only turn 4. It's been very clustered. Obviously, lots of bumps and bits and bobs going on. The way this tournament works, though, is they use every single faction once. So they used all 7 factions in Swiss, and then it reset for Top Cut. So potentially they are both playing with lists or factions that they're not that used to, maybe, and it's perhaps taken a bit longer to set dials and remember abilities and stuff like that. But so Ayla has boosted to the right. So boost from Breach. Not seeing many bomb drops in the FO this turn. See no bomb drops, wow. And then a 1 forward from the Lat. So Obi-Wan must be coming across. I'm just surprised there's just not more bomb drops on the FO. But I'd say also Innkeeper is a bit more experienced with the list maybe than Kev is. Like, I don't know which, Alicia's favourite or preferred factions are. If Republic is one of them or not. So 1 forward from the Courier. Oh, I think FO, do they miss feedback pings as well? Unless they don't want to lock the Lat. So what have we got out? Breach and Joel. Ah, okay. Looking, is this a jam into Obi-Wan? Yep. Okay, nice. Jam from the Courier. Is that? Okay, it's a coordinate and target lock. Hard 2 out from Grudge. Maybe a barrel left might have been useful. Keep in Joel Gerard. Bumps. Takes red focus. Okay. So mainly Republic. Okay, and then yeah, giving up on the Lat by its things, and I think Ayla's not in range 1 for that proton bomb. So red focus from Oddball. Again, this triggers Oddball's ability. Could look for a target lock. Yeah, probably lock Breach, I imagine. We'll see what maneuver Breach has done. Hard 2. You have got Oddball locked, but I'm not sure you really want to... Okay, he's going to sit there in front of Oddball. But look at Obi-Wan now. He's done the K turn. Oh yeah, okay. So it's just the Lat that dies from the proton bomb. Magpulse, yeah. But Oddball shoots first. So Magpulse is less useful. Not terrible. Okay, taking Joel Gerard at range 3 from Ayla. Blanks out. So Oddball, range 1 out the front with a target lock and focus into Breach. Pretty good so far. May want to keep the focus and maybe, yeah. Going to re-roll the eyeball and blank by looks things using the target lock. Oh no. Keep the focus and spending for 4. And that's 3 going into Breach, so that's going to be half points there. And then range 3 out the back with Veteran Tail Gunner. Ooh, hit crit, nice. 1 shield going to get knocked off. And then Obi-Wan's got a range 1 shot. Obi-Wan has got 3 force available. Oh, that's unfortunate. Spends a force, gets 1. Gets the evade, okay. So yeah, that jam was key because actually I suppose he wouldn't be able to take the target up because he would have been stressed. So I'll probably just go primary here into Oddball because if you can strip the shields off and then both ships drop proton bombs next turn. Or bomblet and a proton bomb. Yikes! Hit 2 crits. Blank out, so yeah, Oddball's shields go down. Because Oddball's stressed as well, so it's going to make getting back rounded into the fight a little tricky for the Ark in that position. Range 0 shot here from Joel into Oddball. Nothing. So then First Order Courier's got a shot. Range 3 into Oddball. 2 into 2. Has a calculate. Spend for 2. Oddball, don't think we have the focus left, but rolls 2 evades, so Oddball's fine. And then 2 points each for the centre. So Republic are still just in the lead. I realise I left. Oh no, betting is closed apparently. Let's make sure that is properly closed. Heading into turn 5, a little over 20 minutes left in the game. I think Ayla's in a pretty decent spot here. I don't like Oddball though. Shields down, potentially in front of 2 proton bombs. Well, a proton bomb and a bomblet. Road roll could be key because if both those FO bombers move out the way first, then Oddball could potentially just fly straight onto the bombs. Obi-Wan's not in a bad spot. I mean, maybe the First Order Courier now does the red stop. Potentially lets him crash into the back of him. Yeah, factions reset when they went to top cut. What did Kev tell me? So Alicia's used Empire, FO and Scum, and Kev had used Republic, Empire and Scum on their way to the finals. Cool little format, to be honest. I quite like it. It is she as well, Alicia, playing Republic. Joel is stressed. I don't think he can boost while stressed, can he? Yeah. Can move red, not red or orange, but yeah, obviously can't boost while stressed. No, that's cool. Yeah, I say it's just hidden under the wing. I can just see it. Yeah. Who's got fuses? So, I mean, yeah, like Ayla's in a decent position. The rest of the Republic are not so good. Like, Grudge potentially could like left boost and then sort of bank in towards Obi-Wan, maybe like a 3 bank. It may be something like a all the bombers could potentially point at Obi-Wan, I guess. See where he ends up. We'll say again, live stream coming this Saturday from Milton Keynes, Mando's Spring Championship. Join me from 10 AM UK time, which is 11 AM in Europe and 4 AM in Chicago. And there'll be 4 rounds of X-Wing live in person to watch. So yeah, it'll be great to see. Hey, Alan, nice to see you. Yeah, it'll be good, nice little trip. I'm staying at a hotel tomorrow night. Just booked a Premier Inn on the motorway on the way down, just so I don't have the drive in the morning. Stream the games and head on back up. So it'd be nice to get out and yeah, get down there and stream the games. So do tune in and watch it. If you do miss any of the games on Saturday, you can watch them back in afterwards. We are also getting a lot closer to the funding goal. So !support if you wish to support the in-person streaming, and this is the current funding goal prize. When we hit it, this will be raffled off to one lucky winner. So AMG Grand Tournament template set, full play set of the World's 2024 dice, and Metal XTC objective tokens and markers. So yeah, !support in chat if you're able to help contribute to the travel costs and hotels, etc. that come with in-person streaming. Car should be fully charged tonight. So we've got bomb coming off Joel, so this will be a proton bomb. But yeah, I do appreciate any support you can send my way. It also does make makes the travelling not so much worth it, but obviously all costs money. So Republic are first player, so but I guess with Scorch boosting out Breach boosting out the way, that possibly means oddball flies over, but no bomb drop still. I'm surprised no bomblet. Yeah, unless he's thinking about the bomb now, because may still be in the system phase. Okay, so he is dropping the bomb now. So this will be a bomblet. Yeah, red stop from the courier. So either going to block Obi-Wan or just get Obi-Wan in a nice little trap. Hard 3 from Grudge. Could focus. I think, was there a system phase boost? I didn't quite see, but okay, just going to take a focus. I guess Obi-Wan could turn towards you, but I think the 3 sloop's fine. I don't think you hit the cloud. It's
I
certainly
will
close.
fight you in an octagon, child.
Wookie Outrider, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I will check the funny guy. Like I say, I will do a sub giveaway at the end of this game as well. So any subs you've got, you do get 2 entries into the giveaways. So if you've got a Prime sub, do consider chucking them my way. If you don't send your sub to me, which is absolutely fine, do make sure you send it to one of the X-Wing streamers. Obviously NCX Nickel City are streaming.
I will fight you in an octagon, child.
Oh, Alan, very generous. Thank you very much. Don't know what that is in pounds, but I do appreciate that. Oh, 20 of the King's pounds. Okay, we've got a pause. Are they considering a rules interaction? Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Question.
Yeah.
That might be a stupid one. I'm not sure, but like I'm not sure about the timing there. Like, can I boost with Jewel and then I remove it with her ability? Is that an option for her?
Yeah, I would say so. After you perform,
All right.
yeah, after you perform, so you gain the stress after you perform as well. So you'd then have a token to be able to remove.
Okay, perfect.
Unless,
Thank you.
Yeah, unless somebody in chat screams at me, but I believe you can.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's the whole point of the ability, is to be able to clear the stress after the red boost. Okay, so we've probably not got the sloop that way. Oh, they've caught it. I was just making sure that they're going to restart the timer. So yeah, hard 2 from Oddball, which is going to definitely take the bomblet. No shot though from Oddball, which is big for Republic, or big for the FO I should say, bad for the Republic. But I guess Breach could do like a good bank left, maybe a 1 bank left. Okay, Oddball's going to set up for a target lock for next turn. 2 forward from Ayla. Should be safe from bombs. Let's go barrel. I wonder maybe if a boost to the left might be better. Obi-Wan goes 3 forwards, clears the stress. This is where we should see some feedback pings. Yeah, so Breach is going to move the lock over. Are we going to see a fine-tuned boost to the left maybe? Would certainly probably put you at range 2 from the courier at least. So yeah, fine-tunes boost. Yeah, we've seen the ping. Really need to get the Sean Connery Red October soundbite, shouldn't I, for these sort of games? 1 ping please, Vasily.
Re-verify our range to target. 1 ping only. Captain, I just... Give me a ping, Vasily. 1 ping only, please.
And then a bump. Yeah, it does block the hard 2, so red focus. I guess we're going to see some shots traded between Breach and Ayla. So rolling 2 dice for the bomblet into Oddball takes a damage. half points on the arc. So range 0 from Obi-Wan then into Breach. It's going to be a close finish this game. I don't wonder if they'll get another round of shooting. Just the one hit from range 0. Gets the evade. Oh, it is bullseye. That will be big. Gets the extra dice there. Missed Terex as well, yeah. Fair one. I mean, I know Kev certainly has not used this list. Spends a force for hit crit. Shields are down on Breach, so he's going to spend the focus not to take any damage. Seems sensible. No shot from Oddball. So we got Breach, and then we've got the First Order Courier. I mean, Ayla has got a hull upgrade, but I suppose 2 damage is still half points either way. You're more likely to halve her than you are Obi-Wan. I mean, Obi-Wan is 2 agility, not 3 agility, but the fact that it's a range 0 shot probably matters a lot. So he is going to take range 0. So I guess, you know, there is low agility, so maybe you go for some dice variance here. 2 hits, I mean, that's a good start. What does Obi-Wan say? Obi-Wan takes a shield. I suppose Obi-Wan is also probably worth more points. He is, yeah. So you got to keep going into Obi-Wan here. So range 2 shot from the Courier. Singular crit. Oh, and a blank out from Obi-Wan. No shot from Grudge. Okay, and both players score 2 points for the centre. And that is a tie game heading into turn 6, which will be the final turn of the game. I imagine there are going to be all kinds of bombs being dropped in from Joel and Breach, because why not? 28-26, have I missed something there? Oh, so yeah. Oh, it was a tie before I put the 2 points on. How Obi has
I will fight you in an octagon, child.
Oh, Vader's Vengeance, thank you very much. Where does that actually put us? Should we have a quick look where the goal is? What do I need to do? We are $7 away. Brain work. Yeah, we are $7 away from the funding goal. Oh, have I clicked the wrong one? Is that what you're saying? Ah, right. Sorry, my apologies. Yeah, there we go. So exclamation mark support. If we get the $7, we will do the giveaway for all this bundle basically. So it's AMG Grand Tournament templates, Worlds 2024 dice, red and green dice, and the metal XTC objective markers and scoring points. So yeah, this is basically the last bit of funding from the 3 system opens I did in 6 weeks. Just paying off the last bits of equipment I bought for that, and flights and other bits and bobs. There won't be a funding one this weekend. I'm going to eat the £45 hotel and fuel and just hopefully get some subs this weekend. So we'll do some sub giveaways. We may have an event giveaway actually. Maybe we'll do like a $50 one or something like that. We'll do a small one, and I'll find some suitable prizes for my prize box to give away as a bit of a funding for the weekend. But it's a nice little casual event, so I'm not really looking to, you know, take a lot. And hopefully equipment wise I should be fairly good for the foreseeable. With multiple cameras, like this is one of the new cameras that I got for the Sith Taker Open. This is our face cam for commentary, so yeah, we should be all good for equipment for a little while. So players setting dials for what will probably be the last turn of the game, turn 6. And yeah, we'll do a sub giveaway at the end of the game as well, so don't dive off. Is anybody else actually streaming? I know N Sniper was streaming earlier. Nobody's streaming at the moment. We'll keep an eye on that in case we can go and raid somebody maybe.
I will fight you in an octagon, child.
Awesome, Grynet, thank you very much. I'll set that giveaway up and we'll start running that. So Kev goes back to being first player for the last turn. And let's see what system phase. I mean, surely dropping all the bombs seems to make sense. Giveaways. So complete that one. Edit this one. Draw fit. Where's my notepad? That should do. Funding goal giveaway. There we go. Confirm. Start that. So, exclamation mark loot in chat will get you entered. If you are a subscriber to the channel, you get 2 entries. So just type exclamation mark loot in chat, and then we will get that going. So yeah, we've got a couple of bombs being dropped. Don't really need to mark these probably, but we'll do it anyway. Obviously, I'd appreciate it if someone going to this event on Saturday would win it, because that would be quite helpful. Takes a focus on the first order courier, possibly going for defense. I mean, a jam might have been useful as well, but we shall see. Grudge getting into the mix in case any bomb damage does matter. Sloop from Joel. Takes the stress. 2 forwards from Breach. Could take the lock, I guess, but does it really matter? Oddball. 3 bang. 3 hard. R4P charge to make it blue. Surely a roll right. It's got the lock already. Yeah, got the lock. Oh, I think you're still taking the bomb there, though. I suppose you've given up half points on him already, so probably not terrible. Already got half points on Joel, so possibly a little aggressive. Obi-Wan's going to take a stress. I think that's the bomblet, so that could half Obi-Wan. No, R2-D2, excellent. R2-D2 is in. Didn't see any additional pings going off.
Hello there.
And then a hard turn in by Ayla. Takes a red focus. Why not? Ayla's ability will be active as well. So bomb hits Oddball. Does a crit. And the crit is loose stabilizer. Nobody cares. So, range 0 from Breach into Ayla. Nothing going on there. So, what's Breach is halved already. So the Courier is 7. So 3 damage from the Courier. So they're both 3 damage. But you have got Maybe it would have been better to use Ayla first to see if Ayla can do any damage into the first order courier and see. But I guess you go into the courier here because you might also get him to spend the focus, which could help. It is worth more than the courier, I guess, but Ayla's is a range 0 shot to courier. So Oberon spends a force, gets a hit. Did he have... Interesting, he had the lock into breach. Okay, but wouldn't have mattered anyway, because it would have been the same defense dice. So Ayla now has got bullseye. It's not range 1 bullseye, is it? No, it doesn't look like it's range 1 bullseye. So 3 dice into the courier. Probably just spend the focus here for 2. Don't think it actually matters. You can't half it, so may as well hold on to it. So range 2 from Oddball, then into Joel. Joel has no tokens. I don't think I saw Terex get used. So yeah, you shoot Joel here, because I guess there's every chance you do 3. Hit crit so far, spend the lock. Hit 2 crits into Joel. Joel does not roll any evades and pops. And I think that will seal the deal, unless something spectacular happens to Ayla, but Ayla's ability will be active. One last chance to enter the funding giveaway, exclamation mark loot. So gonna go for half points into Obi-Wan. He's got 2 force remaining, 2 into 3. Ugh. Doesn't have the lock. I think there was a focus maybe? No. Okay. But yeah, last chance to enter, exclamation mark loot, and we'll be doing the giveaways at the end of this. Singular crit into Ayla, but Ayla's ability is active. All that paint, it's not going to matter anyway. And that is going to be that at the end of the game. Big thank you to both Kev and Alicia for playing on stream. 28 plays 35. So it's been 28-30 probably. Like Joel dying there actually hasn't changed an awful lot, but yeah, well played to both players. Big thank you for both playing on stream. We will close the entries in 10 seconds, so exclamation mark loot for the final chance to enter, and then we'll do this giveaway, and then I did say we'll do an alt-art giveaway as well. So yeah, big congrats as well to both players to get into the final, but Alicia for obviously winning. It's good to see. Right, we're going to close entries, and then we are going to pick the winner. Bitty Bumbo, congratulations, you have won that funding gold prize. Exclamation mark winner in chat. We'll get, you can fill out the form there, and I will get those in the post to you. He says I need to put those onto... for posting. What's that? Oh, John Vickery, hello. I mean, if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, it is absolutely free to do. It subscribing on YouTube is just like following on Twitch, so it does help boost my numbers, which I do appreciate. Exclamation mark winner, WINNER.
Hello there.
Once Bitty's done that, we will. I can type it for you. There you go. Yeah, fill out that form and we'll get that off to you. and then we'll complete that one. Before I forget, we'll pay out the betting. So Republic 1, get that done, and then we'll do a sub art. They just pulled up dice stats. Anything interesting? Actually, it changed my colour. No. If anything, Republic had the worst dice. -7 pretty much for red dice. So, yeah, they did well to hold on there. Oh, this is not playing, so we'll do open, close, pick the winner and complete that. And then go back to giveaways, and we'll do a sub-alt art raffle. Start that. There you go. Exclamation mark loot in chat to ignore the round 3 giveaway, but this is just for alt arts. Congratulations, Alicia. Welcome to chat, and well done on winning your game and winning the XVT final. Yeah, we had quite the crowd watching, so it's good to see. We are doing a little sub art giveaway, or alt art giveaway, so sub goals and stuff. So exclamation mark loot, that will get you entered into the giveaway. That's up for a few minutes. We'll head to here now. So yeah, just a reminder, so this Saturday streaming live from the Mando Spring Championship. Tune in from 10 AM UK time, 11 AM Euro, 4 AM Chicago, or you can watch back the games from Saturday and any games that I stream on YouTube and Twitch. Twitch is up for a few weeks and YouTube is pretty much up there forever. So if you ever wanted to watch any of the Sith Taker Open games back, Polish System Open, I did the Tartan Tuscan System Open, European System Open, you know, all those events, you can watch those games back, and I think it's quite good. No, always a pleasure to stream. I say Thursday nights are kind of my usual thing, so it was nice of Kev to reach out and get the game on, so I do appreciate the players putting yourselves forwards to play on stream. It is very much appreciated. Obviously, we need to be advertising the game to the wider community, so the more people we have playing on stream, the better. I know Greg's been doing a lot of work with his app and Nickel City X-Wings Draft League, so that's looking quite cool from a streaming point of view. Maybe something that maybe we can tap into as a wider streaming community, just to let people know that games are being streamed. You're right there, Luna. But yeah, exclamation mark loot, get yourself entered into the giveaway, and then we'll raffle off a winner. How long have we got left on it? Not long left to enter, but yeah, so live stream coming this weekend, and then back to weekly Thursday night stream next week. Luna. Come on. Well, say hello to the people. Come on. We need to see a cat on stream. Come on. You. I know. What? Ah. No, I've not got anything edible on my desk at the moment, I'm afraid to say. Is the stream schedule on Discord current? No. So what I'll do is I will update the stream schedule for next week. I might do that tomorrow night when I'm in the hotel. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Please don't step on my keyboard whilst I'm streaming. Exclamation mark loot. Last chance to enter. I just want to exit, don't we? Get out of that. About a minute left. Enter the draw. I can tell you the score exactly. So the score was FO 28, Republic 35. I don't think Joel Jorod blanking out at the end really affected the actual result too much. I think it would have been a win. What are we doing, Luna? Have I got anything I can entice her with? Oh, what's this? What's this? Come on. You want to play? Artemis is here as well. Come on. Shish. Ah, Connor joins just as it closes. Go on then, Connor, as I love you. I'll reopen it briefly so you can enter ! loot. Come on. No, come on. Come on, I want to see a cat on stream. You tell Connor to ! loot. Please don't bite the cables. Can't actually see him because he's sat right in front of the monitor there. Oi. Come on, Connor. ! loot. So that was Artemis. And Artemis, what's this? Come on. Shish. Oh no, don't bounce on it. Right, Connor's got 5 seconds and I'm closing it again. Only opened it briefly for him. Ah. Artemis, what's this? Yeah, so I'm got a small painting project on the go. Where is it? There it is. Whee. So we went into Manchester GW's what was it? Their store anniversary. Amelia wanted a couple of the vampires, so we got those. Let's pick a winner for the. Oh, it's On the Night. Congratulations, you've won the sub, the Alt Arts ! Winner in chat, and you can get entered into. Not entered. ! Winner, and you'll fill out the form, and then I'll get those in the post to you. Let me know what factions you like in the in your prize, and I'll see what I can get you. Yeah, Artemis is a very fluffy and gorgeous boy, aren't you, buddy? Right, that will do us for this evening. I need to turn this off and get a good night's sleep, and then I need to get packed when I finish from work tomorrow, and then driving down to, can't remember if I'm staying in the hotel, only about 20 minutes away from the venue, and then yeah, we will bring you some live X-Wing on Saturday, and then back next week for some more online. Big shout out to King's Gambit. Team's currently 5-0 versus the Gamblers, so we're doing very well. I'm very happy with our start with NCX, so we got Havoc next week, and hopefully we can keep going, but I'm on the bench next week, so we'll see how things go. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a good one, and I will see you all later. And thank you everybody that has contributed with subs and donations to the stream. Obviously hitting that funding goal is great, and your support is very much appreciated, and I will keep bringing you some live X-Wing, be it online or if it's in person. But yeah, we'll keep going. But thanks for watching, and I shall see you all next time.